As we transition through the second quarter of 2024, it's official, a new era of macro has begun. This will dominate every narrative over the global economy over the next decade. For traders, this is news to celebrate. Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America, they are calling this the golden age of trading. Data shows that 1 in 3 people, they have now turned to trading to capitalize on the biggest macro themes driving the markets right now. This includes the de-dollarization movement, which has seen global central bank gold purchases exceed 40 million ounces over the last 7 quarters in a row. That's officially the longest central bank gold buying spree ever. Now, alongside this, we have a global food crisis, which is sending agricultural prices from orange juice to cotton to coffee, to sugar, to cocoa, skyrocketing to all new time record highs. Alongside this, we have national elections taking place in over 50% of the world economy, and the global transitions towards green energy and net zero emissions, which is already starting to play a critical role in supercharging demand for the world's highly essential commodities: aluminium, copper, cobalt, nickel, lithium, palladium, platinum, silver, uranium, zinc, and rare earth metals, as well as the booming AI revolution and the global race to construct large data centers, which is fueling an unprecedented phenomenon known as the super squeeze. Just in case that wasn't enough, traders are now on the cusp of being gifted with even more lucrative money-making opportunities as the long-awaited summer of rate cuts has officially begun. So far this year, we have seen commodity markets notching up explosive double-digit gains to the upside and the downside in a single week, sometimes in a single day. For commodity traders making money in these markets, it has never been so easy. The week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trend that we're seeing play out in 2024 can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat. The great news is this trend is here to stay throughout the rest of 2024. Following months of speculation, interest rate cuts, they're back in the spotlight and they're capturing the world's attention as one of the most lucrative macro trading opportunities right now. Just in case you missed it, one of the world's biggest 3 central banks, they have officially cut interest rates, and surprisingly, it's not the Federal Reserve that is making the first move. Last week, a normal day for the markets, that became something extraordinary after the European Central Bank, they cut interest rates, and in the process, they reversed a 25-year precedent since its founding in 1999, where the ECB has never cut interest rates before the US Federal Reserve or the Bank of England. Looking ahead, this week is about one thing and one thing only. It's all about the macroeconomics, with traders' attention now firmly focused on the US Federal Reserve. The big question now, will the Federal Reserve be next to cut interest rates in 2024? That answer to the question may come from the hotly anticipated FOMC monetary policy meeting this week. This will be followed by a press conference chaired by Jerome Powell on Wednesday, which always has the potential to move markets significantly. As always, traders will be scrutinizing every word from Fed Chair Jerome Powell for clues into the central bank's future monetary policy plans, and most importantly, confirmation of when the first rate cut will come. Whilst FOMC officials, they are widely expected to hold interest rates steady again this month, it would only take a few strategic words from Jerome Powell to give traders a glimmer of hope that rate cuts are on the way this year. That could ultimately set the stage for gold and silver's next big move. Also on the radar this week will be the closely watched US producer price and consumer price inflation figures, the Bank of Japan's monetary policy decision, alongside the latest University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment report. It goes without saying, extraordinary times, they do create extraordinary opportunities, and right now, as traders, we're living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever. Citadel, one of the world's largest commodity trading firms, they've reportedly made more than $4 billion profit from commodities, and we're only halfway through the year. In fact, with everything that is currently happening on the global macro front, 2024 it is now officially on track to be the Gold and Silver Club's biggest and most profitable year in our 14-year history. Our clients have already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns so far this year, and we're only at the beginning of June. To put that another way, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, they've already made more money in the last 6 months than they made in the entire 12 months of last year. Extraordinary times, they create extraordinary opportunities. And right now, as traders, we're living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever. It's times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make 2024 your biggest and best yet, which, based on our research, it is going to be another blockbuster year due to all the current macroeconomic events that are currently unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we've been transparently documenting through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000, or if you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They've already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns, and we're only in June. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading opportunities so far this year, and you still want to make 2024 your best ever, then go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Investing in yourself, it is the best investment you will ever make. Make investing in yourself a priority because nobody else is going to do that for you. So with that, let's move over to the charts. We'll talk you through exactly what we look at here as we head into a new week. This time last week, we were coming to you regarding crude oil after the OPEC meeting. We discussed with you a massive buy opportunity back down here at $74 per barrel. As you can imagine, at the Gold and Silver Club, we've entered into more than a dozen trades on this market. Right now, crude oil is breaking back above $76.37 per barrel. A massive slingshot move since then. Again, just go back to last week's report. We talked you through this in detail right after the OPEC meeting when prices, they broke back down towards $74 per barrel. In fact, the best possible price we got on oil last week was $72.50 per barrel. We had a massive impulse move later on in the week. And again, the rest is history because oil prices, they've rallied now over 5% off the lows. It's our lowest trade right now with a breakout that we've seen so far on Monday. It's up almost 400 points. Very straightforward opportunity that we telegraphed to you. What I will state is that when we put this information out last week and the updated report after OPEC, we got a lot of pushback. We could see that there are a lot of traders out there that didn't like this trade idea. They didn't like buying in oil as it was tumbling to the downside. What's interesting is that hedge funds and money managers, over 10% have been flushed out of their long position on oil over the last week. We had a massive trap with a breakout towards $80 per barrel. We talked you through this previously. What could possibly go wrong when almost 90% of hedge funds and money managers had capitulated and they're FOMO'd, buying oil too late? Then after that, we've seen an 800-point sell-off, flushing out those speculator positions in the market. And now since then, we've of course seen a massive impulse move higher, and this has been extremely profitable yet again to build into multiple positions on oil and to benefit from the breakout that we're seeing right now. Now, alongside that, silver prices, they got slaughtered on Friday. Gold prices, they also got hammered. Again, we discussed this with you. We're seeing too many long positions from speculators in the market. Normally, it's not going to be that easy that everyone is just going to jump on board buying late with all of these late longs in the market who've missed out on most of the move over 2024. Then they buy late, expecting the price just to break out to all-time record highs and everybody to make money together. That's not how it works. So we've seen gold prices, after many speculators bought in way too late, they've now been rugged over the last week with the liquidations that we've seen back down towards the swing lows here. It's been the same with silver. Silver, we saw over a 7% sell-off to the downside on Friday. Huge magnitude move to the downside. We talked you through it before. You don't want to be buying late. You don't want to be using outdated technical analysis strategies or trend trading systems, as we've seen speculators do recently. You end up buying the top and then you just get rugged on the sell-off to the downside. We definitely do not want that for you. However, what we have done is capitalize massively on the sell-off here by platinum, with platinum breaking down. Again, all of our reports, go back and watch them over the last 2, 3, 4 weeks here. Since the middle of May, we've been talking you through that we're doubling down on our platinum sell short. We're going to capitalize on this pressure to the downside. We've been expecting platinum to get hammered here, and absolutely platinum has. In fact, on the sell side here on platinum, we actually banked more profits on Friday after non-farm payroll, and on crude oil, we've already started to scale out of our lowest trades here. On the long side, it's been extremely profitable here. Selling platinum, as you know, buying oil. Again, go through our reports. We talked you through this massive trade opportunity here. So I hope that many of you have absolutely crushed it. The other setup that I put on your radar now is finally palladium is making the move back down towards $900 per ounce. Yes, I like this. So 900 back down towards the price swing lows, retested in the middle of February here. I like palladium at these prices. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven trading approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There's a massive gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that don't work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven trading approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort and have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive research-driven trading approach that is never taught to retail traders, only reserved for professional traders in the banks, the hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision, alongside the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycle and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we're in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation the world has seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities ahead and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private members academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch ASAP.